I had a strange feeling about my daughter and her husband, so I pretended to go to the hospital for a routine heart checkup. Welcome to Revenge with Father, where we dive into real stories of betrayal and comeback. Before leaving, I hid a small camera behind the family photo on my bookshelf. Man, if only I knew what that lens was about to capture, it would shatter everything I thought I knew about my family. Listen, I'm just your average Joe from suburban Chicago, pushing 65 with a bad back from years hauling freight for UPS. My daughter, Emily, she's 32, sharp as a tack, works as a nurse at Northwestern Memorial. Married to that slick-talking guy, Mark, for 5 years now. He's some hotshot real estate agent, always flashing his Rolex and talking about closing deals like he's Gordon Gekko reborn. But lately, something felt off. Emily's been quiet, dodging my calls, showing up with these faint bruises she blames on clumsy shifts at the hospital. Yeah, right? No way, I thought. My gut's been screaming for weeks. Mark's hiding something dirty. That morning, over coffee in my cozy kitchen, think 4 mica counters, Bear's mug steaming, I played it cool. Honey, Dad's got that heart checkup today. Doc says it's routine, but you know how these things go. She nodded, eyes darting away. Mark smirked, sipping his black coffee like he owned the place. Take it easy, Pops. We'll hold down the fort here. Pops? Dude, I've got your number. Inner voice kicking in. What if he's hurting her? Or worse, cheating right under my nose? I couldn't just sit there. So, I grabbed that tiny spy cam I bought off Amazon after watching too many true crime docs on Netflix. Tucked it behind the old family pick-me. Emily, her late mom, smiling from a Wisconsin Dells vacation. Heart racing, I kissed him goodbye, hopped in my beat-up Ford F-150, and drove off. But I didn't go far. Parked 2 blocks down, hidden behind a row of minivans in the cul-de-sac. Pulled out my laptop, synced to the Cams app. Screen flickered to life. Living room in full view. And that's when the real show started. But what I saw next, it hit like a freight train. 10 minutes in, and I'm glued to that screen, heart pounding like I'm in a thriller flick. Emily's pacing the living room, phone in hand. Mark's lounging on the couch, scrolling his iPhone. Babe, relax, he says, all casual. Your old man's gone. We got the house to ourselves. She shoots him a look, nervous, yeah, but something else. Fear? Mark, what if he suspects? He's not stupid. He laughs, that smug chuckle. Suspects what? That I'm making bank on the side? Come on, Em, it's just business. Business? My blood boiled. What kind of business we talking here? I leaned closer, truck windows fogging from my heavy breathing. Then Mark stands, pulls her close. Look, that last deal with the crew. It's paying off big. Tonight, we meet him at the warehouse off I-90. But first, he kisses her neck, but she pushes back. Not now. What if Dad comes back early? He grins. He won't. Heart checkup, remember? Probably stuck in traffic on the Kennedy Expressway. Dialogue flying fast. Seriously, Mark? You're dragging me into this? She snaps. Dragging? Babe, this is our ticket out. No more scraping by. Out? From what, our life? From your clingy dad, for starters. Ouch. That stung. Inner thoughts racing. Clingy? I've been her rock since her mom passed from cancer 10 years back. But wait, warehouse. Crew? This ain't real estate talk. Sounds shady, like some underground hustle. My fists clenched on the steering wheel. And just as I'm piecing it together, the doorbell rings on cam. Who the hell is that? My pulse spiked, betrayal brewing, and I hadn't My pulse spiked, betrayal brewing, and I hadn't even scratched the surface. Screen shows Emily freezing, Mark bolting upright. That's them. He whispers, all tense now. Them? I thought, zooming the app for a better angle. Mark peeks through the blinds. Classic suburban paranoia. Then opens the door. In walks this burly dude, tattoos snaking up his arms, wearing a Cubs hoodie like he's trying to blend in. Behind him, a skinny guy with a backpack, looking sketchy as hell. Yo, Mark, Burley says, voice low. You got the goods? Mark nods, glancing at him. Yeah, bro. But keep it down. Neighbors got ears. Emily's face, pale as a ghost. She mutters, this is insane. I told you no more. Burley laughs. Lady, you're in deep now. That last batch, pure gold. Batch. My mind reeled. Drugs? Counterfeit cash? Revenge thoughts bubbling. If he's pulling my girl in a crime, I'll bury him. But hold up, emotional hit. Emily, my straight-A kid who volunteered at soup kitchens, mixed up in this? Doubt crept in. Maybe she's innocent, trapped. They huddle around the coffee table. Skinny pulls out the backpack, unzips it. Stacks of cash? No. Fake IDs, passports, credit cards. Identity theft ring? We hit that data breach at the bank last week. Mark brags. M's hospital access got us patient files, goldmine. Her access? Shockwave. She's involved? No way. I whispered to myself, truck shaking from my rage. Inner decision. Confront now? Or wait, gather proof? But then Burley spots the family photo, tilts his head. Hey, what's that behind here? My heart stopped. The camera. If he finds it. Burley reaches for the photo, fingers inches from my hidden cam. Looks off, he grunts. Emily jumps in, voice shaky. It's nothing, just an old frame. Mark shoots her a glare. Chill, dude. Probably dust. Burley shrugs, but my screen wobbles as he bumps it. Feed glitches, static for a split second. I held my breath, praying the app holds. Clear again. Phew. But man, that was too close. Fear mixed with anger. These clowns in my house, using my daughter? They dive back in. Next score. That big convention at McCormick Place, Skinny says. Tourists galore, easy pickings. Mark nods. M, you hacked the hotel registry? She hesitates. Yeah, but this ends soon, right? For real, babe. One more, we're set. Sarcastic in her thought. Set for prison, you idiots. Emotional low. Betrayal stings. Emily's not just trapped. She's complicit. Why? For him? Revenge plan forming. I'll expose this, save her, ruin him. But tension amps. Burley pulls a gun from his waistband, casual like it's a phone. Just in case, he says. Emily gasps. Put that away. Relax, sister. Protection. My fists white-knuckled the wheel. Shock. Guns in my living room? Life-changing decision hits. Call the cops? Or handle it family style? Humorous aside in my head. Yeah, cause nothing says family bonding like busting a crime ring. But as they pack up, Mark whispers to M, tonight warehouse. Bring the drive. She nods weakly. And me? I'm revving the engine, tailing them soon. But what if she spots me? I waited till they left, Burley and Skinny first. Then Mark kissing M like nothing happened. See you later, babe. Love you. Yeah, love you too. Her voice. Hollow. I started the truck, keeping distance as Mark's BMW peeled out. Chicago traffic's a beast, but I weave through, heart thumping like a drum solo at a Bears game. Inner turmoil. Doubt her innocence now? Or fight for her? Motivational spark. She's my blood. I'll pull her out no matter what. He heads west on I-90 toward the industrial burbs. Warehouses loom like ghosts under sodium lights. Parks in a dimly lit lot off Pulaski Road. I kill my lights, park a block away, sneak closer on foot. Crouch behind a dumpster. Smells like old pizza and regret. I peer in through a cracked window. Inside, Mark, Burley, Skinny, and Emily? She shows up minutes later in her Honda Civic. Got the drive, she says, handing over a USB. They plug it in. Screens light up with stolen data. Assassins, bank info. Jackpot, Mark grins. Betrayal peaks. My girl, hacking for crooks? Anger surges. But wait, her face twists. This is wrong. I'm out. Mark snaps. Out? You kidding me? We're in this together. Dialogue punchy. Together? You dragged me in, and you stayed for the cash. Shock. She's turning. Inner high. Maybe redemption. But Burley intervenes, gun out again. No one's out. Tension explodes. Will she fight back? Or fold? Hiding in the shadows, I watch Emily stand her ground. Put the gun down, you moron, she hisses. Burley laughs. Feisty. But Mark here owes us big from that botched deal last month. Mark pales. It's fine. Just one more. She shakes her head. No, Dad was right about you. Dad? Me? Emotional rush. Pride swells, but fear too. She's in danger. Inner thoughts chaotic. Rush in? Unarmed. Stupid. But can't leave her. Sarcastic quip in my mind. Great plan. Hero. Charge a gun with your AARP card. Decision time. Text her? No, might tip them. Then, plot twist in real time. She grabbed her phone. I'm calling the cops. Mark lunges. Don't. Struggle ensues. USB flies. Skinny scrambles for it. My pulse races. Microtension every second. Who grabs first? Burley points the gun. Stop or I shoot. Emily freezes. You wouldn't. Try me. Revenge mode activates. I can't watch this. Sneaking around back, I find a loose door. Creak it open, heart in throat. Inside smells like oil and deceit. Hiding behind crates, I listen. Tie her up, Burley orders. No. Shock hits. My daughter's life on the line. But as I step forward, ready to charge, I couldn't hold back. Bursting from the crates like a bad action movie hero. Yelling, get away from her. All heads whip around. Mark's eyes widen. Pops? What the? Emily gasps. Dad. How? Burley swings the gun my way. Old man, you're dead. Fast-paced hell breaks loose. I dive behind a pallet, heart slamming. Emily run. She bolts for the door, but Skinny grabs her. Dialogue flying. Let go, you creep, she screams. Shut up, Mark yells at me. You ruined everything. Inner fury. Ruined? You betrayed us. Motivational surge. For my girl, I take a bullet. Grabbing a metal pipe from the floor. Cliché, but hey. I swing at Skinny. Crack. He drops, Emily free. She kicks Mark in the shin. You liar. He crumples. Burley fires. Misses, bullet ricocheting off steel. Chaos amps. Sirens wail in the distance. Who called? Me? No, wait. Earlier on cam. Maybe she texted 911? Emotional high. We're fighting back. But low hits. Burley charges me. You're done. Struggle. Pipe versus gun. I dodge. Trip him. Gun skids. Emily grabs it. Freeze, she commands, voice steady like her mom's. Shock. My nurse daughter gun in hand. Pride and fear mix. Police burst in, lights flashing. Hands up. Relief floods. But as they cuff Mark, he spits. This ain't over. Is it? Cops haul them away. Burley and Skinny cursing. Mark glaring daggers. Emily hugs me tight outside, tears streaming. Dad, how'd you know? I confess the cam. Gut feeling, kiddo. Couldn't let you down. She sobs. I got it over my head. Thought it was easy money for our future. But he changed. Betrayal raw. My son-in-law, a crook. Inner reflection. Should have seen it sooner. Back home, we talk over pizza from Giordano's. Deep dish, extra cheese to numb the pain. I am soda dad. For everything. Hey, we're good. But revenge? That's coming. Humorous remark. Yeah. Cause nothing says family justice like turning his ass in. She laughs weakly. Life-changing. We report the full story, hand over the cam footage. Mark's deals unravel. Feds involved now. Emotional low to high. From doubt to triumph. But as weeks pass, I get a call. Anonymous. You think you won? Mark's voice. Paranoia sets in. Is he out on bail? Months later, life's stabilizing. Emily's divorcing Mark, back at work stronger. Me? Channeling anger into something productive. Starting this YouTube channel. Revenge with Father. Sharing stories like this to warn folks. But that nagging feeling returns. Mark's trial's coming, but rumors. He's got dirt on higher-ups. Might walk. No way. Inner planning. Time for my move. I dig. Old contact from UPS days. Shady but loyal. Find out Mark's stashing evidence in a storage unit in Joliet. Revenge brews. Break in? Nah. Smarter. Tip the feds anonymously. But emotional twist. Emily begs, let it go, Dad. We're free. Doubt. Am I obsessed? Decision. One last play. I drive out at night, park the truck, watch. He shows, sneaky as ever. Snaps photos on my phone. Send to cops. Boom, busted again. Triumph. He's done. But wait, as I drive away, phone buzzes. Text. Nice try, Pops. But I know your secret. Secret? My heart drops. Back home, I replay the cam footage. Wait from that first day. Zoom in. Behind a family photo, not just my cam, another device. Tiny, hidden deeper. Marks? He's been watching me? Shock waves. All this time, he knew I suspected. The business calls, the warehouse. It was a setup. Inner panic. To trap me? But why? Emily calls, frantic. Dad, turn on the news. Screen shows. Mark arrested. but spilling claims I framed him, that the cam was mine to spy illegally. Wait, no. Twist hits. The anonymous call? From Emily. I planted the second cam, Dad, to protect you. But Mark twisted it. Betrayal again? No. Her voice. He threatened me. I had to play along, gather proof against him. Emotional peak. She was undercover the whole time? For us? Revenge full circle. Trial reveals all. Mark's ring crumbles. He's sentenced 20 years. Emily testifies, heroic. Me? I hug her in court. You saved us, kiddo. Final thought. Life's plot twists? Wilder than any movie. But family? That's the real win. And hey, if you're dealing with betrayal, hit subscribe on Revenge with Father. Let's get even together. What's your story? Drop it in the comments. Stay strong, America.